Hidey-Ho Friends, it's Michelle with the weekly Meltdown. This is where I give you thoughts on what I've melted in my home over the last 2 weeks of Scentsy is what we're talking about today. And I've got quite a stack here, and even a lot of it is still available. I feel like in the past, few months, it's been a lot of unavailable scents that's like in my stash or in my club. I'd say we got about half and half, no, more actually, I think, of what's available than not. Okay, let's get moving. First is Candy Cane Buttercream. This was last year's Scentspiration based off of vanilla bean buttercream that they mixed with some candy cane. It says peppermint, candy cane, vanilla bean, and buttercream. So, lots and lots of buttercream. It is good. It has very little, noticeable, but very little peppermint in it. It is definitely calmed down, smoothed out by that vanilla bean and the buttercream in there. I would say at most 20% peppermint, and the rest is that rich, like buttercream note. Unfortunately, it's a very weak performer. But yeah, I might get a couple more. I don't remember if I have any left, but I might get a couple more. Now, this year's Scentspiration collection is based off of Christmas Cottage, which I don't really care for already. It's got a lot of spice in it. One of the Scentspirations is Christmas Cottage Mint, and this is Harvest Spice Winter Mint and Morning Air. This was a no. It smelled bad. Very bad. Chemical, bug spray. It was worse warming. It was bad. In my 1 to 5 stars, 5 being the best, it's a 1. I strongly dislike that one. It was strong though. And another one based off of Christmas Cottage, this year's Scentspiration, is Christmas Cottage Wreath. So, oh, my bad, okay. Christmas Cottage Wreath says eucalyptus, spruce sprig, and a sprinkle of crushed clove. This, on cold, I could smell that eucalyptus first sniffs, but when I went to warm this, I definitely smelled more of the Christmas Cottage spice in here than I did that. And I think the eucalyptus did add, say, some freshness in there, but I still cannot get over all of the spice. I just can't. It's too much. Scentsy loves their spice when it comes to fall winter scents, and I don't. Strong one also. Next is Cranberry and Cardamom. This one is a new one in the catalog this year. Bold cherry, white cranberry, and warm cardamom. So I would say at its core, this is a cranberry scent. That cherry is in there just to really sweeten and juicy, make that cranberry really juicy. With a little bit of cardamom to kind of warm it up just a little bit. And when I'm warming this, I get like an evergreen or pine note, and I like it. I like it a lot. This is a good, strong performer. Now, does it last a long time? No. I would say 1 day and done with this one in like large living room, high ceilings like I have. Next is Frosted Vanilla. This is sweet vanilla bean, birch bark, and frosty air. Yes, yes, and yeah. So I don't like this as much as I liked it last year. But that birch bark in here is very similar to Birchwood Bonfire, I think, in, is it Scentspiration? Nope. Is it Scentspirations? At Walmart? Anyway, and I love that scent. It's that same birchwood note here that has that kind of body care, vanilla type scent to it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a little different this year to my nose where I could do without it. Not that I dislike it. I could just do without it. I may buy one more just to give it another shot because I liked it so much last year. We'll see. Not more than, say, an average size room as far as strength. Next is Gimme Candy. And as you can see, this is from September of 22. And it's the scent of the month label there that they don't do anymore, I don't think. This is caramelized sugar, golden honey, sweet buttercream. Yep. This is a sugar rush, like candy corn. Yeah, you kind of get that almost butterscotch caramel super sweet note. And honestly, this actually went the other way. I like this more now than I did last year and whenever it came out. Good mixer, probably. I just put it in the kitchen and let it go, and it did well actually in my hard to scent galley kitchen. So yeah, liked it more this year. I might get another one. And then next, It's a Small World, Happiest Cruise That Ever Sailed. This is Peruvian lime, sunny apple, sweet fruit sugar. This is nice, and it's, I would say, a lime scent. That apple, though, I think kind of makes this come off a little bit like a cleaner, maybe. I want to like this, though. Ugh. I want to like it. I love my warmer. It's a Small World that I got, by the way, in case you were wondering. I think this is my second bar to warm. And even warming it at the office where scent does really, really well, it still only lasted about half a day for me. And it comes off a little, maybe astringent is the best way to describe it. I don't know, just something about it. I'm not crazy about it. It's not a must-have. But will I probably buy a few more to try to love it? Probably. Next is Magic in Every Wish. This is sparkling lemon, twinkling lime, and vanilla sugar. Now this comes off a lot like Squeeze the Day with some lime added. It's kind of a creamy lemon with a lime in there, and again, kind of comes off a little, even more so, maybe astringent, like a cleaner almost. So, do I have another one of these? I'm not sure if I bought two or one. Anyway, I will probably try one more, whether I have it already or buy another one. And actually, it did really well in this room. I could smell it wafting down the hall, which most scents don't do. So strength is good. Maybe I try less cubes next time. Yeah, that might help. Winterberry Apple Tea. Who doesn't love this? Winter tea cozies up to cranberry, apple, and honey. I'm not loving it this year. Who doesn't love this? Me? Not this year, anyway. I don't know. I think it's just kind of getting old. I'm wearing it out, you know. It's a good scent. It's not a bad scent. It's just, there's so much more out there. And it does perform well also. But you do get like a tea note with cranberry, apple, and honey. A sweet honey, not a pungent honey like some of those honey scents do, right? Okay, and I finished up one brick here in orange spice and everything nice. If that's gonna, there we go. This is winter orange tea, mulled spice, and vanilla bean. So I really didn't find this special in any way. An orange tea, yes. Kind of smells like a watered down orange. Maybe warmed up with a little bit of spice, but not like cinnamon or anything like that. yeah. So, finished that up. And I basically went around every warmer in my house and put some wax in it. Just to use it up, get it out of here. Because I had that order coming that I did the video, I think a week and a half ago, whenever it was. And if I did warm some more Holly Jolly cider. I brought a few cubes to work to warm there. And this is warm apple cider infused with cinnamon stick and a whiff of evergreen. It's more than a whiff of evergreen. This is mostly evergreen with like some apple spice in there. Not even a lot of spice. This is along along the lines of Be Merry, but dare I say even better. And I've kept this going at work like day after day after day. And honestly, the longer it goes, it's not super strong. It's like when I lean over to turn it off at the end of the day, it almost smells a little masculine cologne kind of to me. But that's not how it smells at first. Not at all. Highly recommend if you haven't tried it. You can always put... I'm not sure if it's available in the brick still, but you can always put a bar. Not always. I gotta watch my wording. As long as it's available, you can put it in your club in a bar form. Anyway. And now moving on to things that are not available. Maraschino sugar cookie in the brick. Where are you? Sugar cookie dough drizzled in sweet maraschino cherry glaze. And that's exactly what it is. You get a maraschino cherry sweet glaze on top. This is from September of last year, 22. And I'm trying now to write the cube equivalent to a bar on the back of the bricks when I start to use them or when they come in now. So thank you to Patricia Gates for doing those videos. I'll try to remember to link that video, her videos below for that. Anyway, I'm doing that. That way when I go to use one, it's right there for me to see. Like on the back of these, you know, 3, 2, 3.5, what are they, right? Okay, one little stack left of not available scents. My favorite lavender scent ever. Lavender Marsh, or Lavender Violet. It is lavender and marshmallow and some violet. Oh, super sweet. A perfect lavender. It's got a little of that herbal scent, a little of that floral scent, but not too much of either one, with a sweet marshmallow. Love it. In my club, Bayberry and Currant. I got these. So I think I got first, I had initially put this in a club, then canceled that club. I think it was under my husband's name. And then this came back in a flash sale or something like that. So I have a ton of these to use. This is Bayberry and Currant. It says a wreath of peppery bayberry, fresh juniper, and bright currant. So fresh, it smelled good. I liked it. I don't like it cured. That currant, almost sour note from the currant comes out. And the pepper from the bayberry, like fresh pours. I did not get that, you know, tart, sour note from the currant, and I didn't get the pepper from the bayberry. I got a bright, sweet, fresh scent. Not anymore. So I'm just trying to use these up. Strong scent. Halloween Town. I know we're way beyond Halloween, but as you can see, this is one of my oldest bars that I was still hanging on to, September of 21. So on a cooler day here in Southeast Texas, I figured I would put it in the warmers. It's, scent notes. Cranberry, apple, cedar wood, and lots of cedar wood. Cranberry and apple, sure, but it's mostly a cedar wood scent. This is a good Halloween scent, you know, because of so much cedar wood in there. And then last but not least, Spiced Orange Harvest. Strong sweet oranges with cloves and cinnamon. So this, I would have to say, is still my favorite orange spice scent. Excuse me. It is super sweet, like when you bite into an orange starburst, like super sweet orange like that, with just a little bit of the cinnamon and clove, just to say that it's a spiced orange, and you do get the spice. But man, that orange is sweet and good. I wish I would have kept that in my club, but I only use it this time of year. We don't have that many cold months, blah, blah, blah. It just doesn't make sense for me, my nose, my house, my environment, right? Okay, that wraps up this week's Meltdown. I'm hoping to pre-record the next week and a half of videos. I've got some hauls to share still. I think we're coming to an end of all the hauls coming in. But and then I have next week's Meltdown to record of non-Scentsy stuff, so retail vendor. And then I'm going to take at least a week off, I think. We'll see how much I can get pre-recorded. Oh, and my mom and my daughter, we will be doing a video with Bring Back My Bar Sniffs as well. Hopefully we can get together this coming weekend. Yeah, so there's still some things coming up, but if I miss a week of uploading, I'm taking a break. So just so you know that. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.